Hello, hello, hello. Trying a new setup here, so I just didn't feel like doing the other stuff, but I am going to go ahead and jump right into a collective reading, okay? So we are going to start with a reading for the collective. Hey, Miss Daphne, been thinking about you. How you doing? I'm about to jump into a collective reading. Can you hear me okay? Do I need to project my voice more? I am feeling better. Yes, ma'am. I ended up getting kind of run down because after my reset, I just kind of jumped right back into life and I didn't give my nervous system time to recalibrate. And it got overwhelmed because I have been tapping into a lot more spiritual connection, and I'm not allowing my system to catch up with what's going on energetically, okay? So you guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, and share the live, okay? Share the live. We're going to jump right into a collective reading. How have you been, Daphne? I'm going to jump right in. So you guys, while we prepare for this collective reading, I want you guys to breathe in, whether you're alive or whether you catch this later. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths so we can sense each other's energy, so we can connect to these cards, so we can feel what's really happening right now, what we need most, okay? I look nice? Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually wasn't gonna look nice. I had on me a t-shirt and it was kind of all cut up and all kinds of things, but I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. I've gotten where I like to look cute. You know, I got out today and went for a walk. I'm trying to get some smoke, guys, so I can clear the energy. Hey, Leonida, how are you? So I can clear the energy here for freshness for the reading. You say you like this look? Thank you. You guys hit that like button. Hit that like button and share the live, okay? Hit that like button on your way in and hit that. Okay, now we finally got some smoke going. Hit that like button on your way in. Thumbs up, share the live. I'm glad you're doing fine, Leonida. I am doing well, thank you. Okay, just trying to get the energy clear here so we can jump right into a collective reading. You guys hit that like button and share the live, okay? We are infusing the cards with love, truth, and authenticity. Yes. Infusing the cards with love, truth, and authenticity. Just want to let you guys know collective readings are a part of what we do here, but if you've never been here before and you would like a reading, the first 3 people who have never had a reading from me before get on the list for free. After that, it is $9.99 per question. Okay, and you can get on that list as well. I'm just going to be pulling some cards here, just pulling in the energy, okay? So you guys, you have to be patient when you come to Umi Jua's Tarot, because I'm not just a tarot reader, okay? I tap in very deeply. I am a seer, okay? Actually, I have been dealing with some great, very... When I say great, I mean kind of heavy spiritual things lately. Lisa, hello. Van and Mars, okay. How are you? Yeah, I've been getting some very, very serious spiritual things going on lately, and I'm just trying to catch up with what the spirit realm is trying to do. And it's really, it's been quite serious, okay? Hey, Maria, how are you? All right, so if you are new here and you've never had a reading from me before, the first 3 people who let me know you want to be on the list, then I will put you on the list for a free reading after that. If you want to get on the list, it's $9.99 per person. And I do also book personal readings. That list is in the description box. Okay, I'm not sure why the energy has been kind of stuck here, but we've got like, it looks like somebody came to you. And keep in mind, these can narrow down to be quite specific. Hey, you guys, hit that thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and share the live. Okay, let's help push this out, because the collective needs to know what's going on, and we need to be in the room together. Okay, so hit that thumbs up and share the live. But I'm gonna start a reading, so if I miss your comments, don't take it personally. Yeah, somebody came to you offering something that seemed sweet. Like it was a gift. It was a presence that they seemed like they had, right? And they were telling you that they were ambitious and they were on their grind, basically saying that they could match your energy. It looked like they had some things going on. Hey, Delaney, that they actually did not. Okay, and when you caught them in this, they decided to defend themselves, but you spoke up and you were like, no, I know exactly what's going on. You are not going to try and manipulate me. But the idea was really to come in and break you. This is somebody that had been watching you for quite a while, or wanting for a long time to get next to you, to get close to you, okay? And they thought they could break you. They thought they could enter your world, into your circle, and come in and make you just kind of subservient to them. They wanted to run your life. They wanted to connect to you so that they can get access to your assets, okay? And so that they could just be in your energy and in your orbit, because you were and are a person who is determined, who puts effort behind things, and who gets things done. But what they didn't understand was that you are unbreakable, okay? Now, you did kind of falter there for a little bit. You gave in for a little while, but you're used to enduring hardship. You're used to adversity. So at some point, you get to a breaking point where no one can break you, and you step up and you step out, and you're like, no more. You cut that off, okay? And that's what you end up doing. You broke that and you bounced back, okay? Because you decided to break a cycle of people just, being sneaky and trying to make you into something that you're not, okay? Trying to either make you a side piece or a sneaky link, or just somebody that they can come to when they need things, okay? But yeah, you decided no more of that, okay? And you have been out of that energy for a while. You have come to a place where the new beginnings that you have started are your last new beginnings when it comes to certain cycles. You're not going to be continuing to go through the same things over and over and over. Lessons learned, newness all the way around, okay? You have invoked your inner power, your higher power, your inner wisdom, and you have come to a place where, yeah. Yeah, but this person, like, they really, really tried to get under your skin. Your self-care is kind of off right now, though. So you're still in a transition from this, but you have this idea and this knowing that whatever you want and however you need to get back to yourself, you know how to do that, okay? Because again, you're over it. You're tired of the two-faced people, and you're not dealing with any more red flags, okay? You have come to a place where warning signs, you see them, And it's taking you a while. It's taking you a little while, but you're bouncing back from this. The idea is to tap into self-care. The idea is to look into ways to make yourself happy no matter what, okay? This is going to be the last card for this reading because no-born love bombing is coming in, all right? We're over it. We're done. Nobody can come in, whether it be lover, whether it be friend, whether it be family, whether it be foe. Nobody can come in with a bunch of sweet promises here. You've got hidden agenda, you've got red flags, and you've got love bombed in reverse, okay? Somebody has really tried to get in your head. They have really tried to make themselves out of somebody that they were not. And you soon saw behind the mask. You saw how two-faced they were. They came in saying one thing and left out doing another thing, being somebody else. But I'm so proud of you. I'm very proud of you for sticking up and standing up for yourself and making that person obsolete, okay? All right, so that is your collective reading to start out. I forgot to get my pen and paper to make a list, so give me a moment to grab that. All right, so Leonida, you want to be on the list. Hey, Zoe J. It's good to see you as well. Let me put these, well, I'll just leave these cards out because I may end up using them again. All right, so I'm going to go back through the comments now once I get my sheet of paper to write down names. And I'm going to go back through the comments to see who asked to be on the list first, and then we will start your readings. All right, the first 3 people free. After that, then you will need to put your name on the list for Super Chat, $9.99 US per question. One moment, okay? I just got a feeling that we got some real sexy people in the room. What's that about? That song, is somebody trying to get their sexy back? Somebody been in the gym? Somebody been eating a special way or something like that? Because this is an old song. I'm about to date myself. But that song by Rod Stewart, it says, if you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, sugar, let me know, okay? All right. And you can let me know right now if you want to be on the secondary list as opposed to the free list, okay? Let me go back up. Hey, Blessings, I didn't know you were in the room. I'm sorry. Let's see. Zoe J, Maria. Okay, Zoe J will be the first one. So Zoe, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm assuming you go by she, her, but if not, correct me in the comments and go ahead and put your question in the comments. Javier, I've never read Javier before. So Javier is the next one on the free list. And Maria, I've never read Maria before. Okay, so I'm sorry, everyone. The free list is closed at this point. I just go back through the comments and see who gets on there first, okay? So Zoe, go ahead and put your pronouns and your question in the comment section for me. Now, if you are on the list, you will have to be patient, okay? Because when I do a reading, I tap into the persons and everybody gets the same consideration, all right? If you want to be on the secondary list, okay, go ahead and put that in the comments now, and we will go ahead and start adding people to the secondary list, which is $9.99 US per question, okay? I am feeling really good tonight. I hope you guys are too. Yes. I went for a walk today and got lost. I had to call my neighbor to come pick me up because I didn't know where the heck I was. I was like, I'm gonna send you my location. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? I was like, share the live. Go ahead and send it out to your friends, families, neighbors, To your friends, family, and concubines. And I'm just playing. If you got concubines, I don't want to know about it. Ooh, speaking of concubines, I got a quick story while I wait on Zoe. Let's see. I don't see any messages coming through right now. Hold on. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Hey, Electric Skywalker. Hey, OGB. Okay. Daphne, okay, you wanted to be on the list. I wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting my messages. Thank you, Maria. Maria says my face is glowing. You guys hit that like and subscribe. All right. Hey, Denisha. All right. Welcome, Edward. Happy birthday, love. Okay, so. Hey, Money Can't Buy Happiness. Welcome back. Okay. I wasn't getting my messages, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you for the hearts, Edward and Delaney. Okay, Daphne, you said that was your reading 100%. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Edward. Miss Royalty, welcome. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm very sorry. I wasn't getting my chats, so I'm just now catching up. Delaney, you said this applies so hard. NPC 137, that must be tough to see. Hey, James. Goodness gracious. All right, so Zoe, I am waiting on your question. So let me see where you are. Okay, Daphne got your super chat. Thank you, baby love. Hello, Engine, Jackie, Fofo. Zoe, are you still here? Oh, thank you for the extra, Daphne. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Hey, Sophie. Eagle 1314. I don't know. Hey, Vanchika. How you doing? Zoe must not still be here. So, Javier, are you still here? If you are, go ahead and put your question in the comment section. And OGB, you love me so much. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm sharing the live, you guys, while I wait. You guys hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And ignore the trolls. We're going to let them, unless you guys are offended, let me know. But I'm not offended. I don't care anything about that. I just let them make their comments so they can push my live out. Okay? Because the more they comment, the more they help my channel. All right? But if you guys are offended, let me know and I can block them. All right, let's see. Javier, are you still here, love? Yeah, I don't tell y'all to do nothing I don't do myself, honey. If you have been catching the what do you call them? The shorts that post daily, then the stuff that I say in those, I practice that stuff, okay? Javier is gone too. Hold on, let me see if I'm missing comments again, because I don't see Javier. I don't see. I get, is it a patience thing? Because I was doing a collective reading while they were asking to be added to the list. I'm not sure what's happening because It literally doesn't make sense to me. All right, Maria, are you still in the room? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Maria, are you still here? I'm going to have to go back through the list and start adding people, I guess. Or I may not. I may just open it up for super chats. Maybe this is my spirit team telling me to just open it up for super chats, because if people don't want free things, you can't make them take it. Yeah. Okay, Maria, go ahead. I'm assuming you go by she, her. Go ahead and put your question in the comment section, okay? All right. Yeah. You have to be patient if you come here, okay? And I want you guys to keep coming back. Keep coming back, because this is a great space. People who come here regularly can attest to you that we all feel so inspired and so empowered and encouraged by the time we leave. And if we don't, it's because we came in with some intentions, trolling or whatever, okay? But if you didn't come in as a troll, you came in as a decent human being. Okay, Maria, you want to know what's coming up next in your love life? Engine, you said it's the first time you popped on my feed. Yes, okay. Yeah, we have a wonderful time here. All right, Maria. You want to know what's happening in your love life? Good deal, good deal. I'm so glad you hung around, because I'm getting some good energy already with you. I really am. Yes, getting some good energy already. I am just lighting the sage so I can clear the energy, okay? I always clear the energy before each reading, or after each, like whatever you want to call it, in between readings, so we don't get residual energy, and so that your energy will be clear as your reading starts, okay? Getting some good energy from you, Maria. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths with me, okay? So I can find you wherever you are in the world. Have you ever been to, Maria, have you ever been to the pyramids in Egypt? Or is that like a lifelong dream of yours? Or do you have like a collection where you collect pyramids? Or is that like a favorite thing of yours? Why am I seeing pyramids? Okay, you said not yet, but you would love to. Okay. I'm definitely seeing like a lot of sand and pyramids here. I'm seeing that territory over in Egypt. Do you have family there? Oh, you have affinity to all things Egypt. Okay, so I'm tapped into the right energy. I knew I was seeing Egypt. Like, what is this here? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So this is what I tell you guys. I am, woo, girl. I knew I was seeing some good things here. This is what I tell you guys. I am not necessarily a tarot reader. I am a seer. I just use tarot cards to help me preserve my energy. If you're new here, this is what's happening, okay? So that's why a lot of times I will see things before I start pulling cards. This is a great guy right here. A great guy. Okay, give me clear and precise. Give me clear and precise. Release. Hey, Stevie. Jesus, on a bike. What's going on here? Now we blocked all of a sudden. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Hey, Ariella. Why are we blocked all of a sudden? Maria, what did you start feeling when I started pulling cards? Did you start when I said this is a great guy, or when I looked at the cards, did you start feeling different some kind of way? It's going great, Ariella. Hey, Somi. Yeah, it's like, why is this emotional storm card coming out? Yeah, it's like you really want love, but you're like really affected. Okay, yeah. You're really, really affected by some things that have gone on before. You've been nourishing your soul, like really doing some soul searching, trying to grow past what you went through. Okay. Yeah, you had come to a breaking point, but you're getting past it. It's like you're coming past the limits of what you can take when it comes to love, but sometimes just the thought of it makes you nervous. Is this correct? Yeah. Okay, because it's like, now OGB, don't you come in here trying to mac, honey. That ain't what this is. Okay, so yeah, it's like you really want it, but at the same time, there's a lot of distortion here. Okay, you said not nervous, but thought of it was a past event or a new person. So no, there is a new person coming in, but there's like some nervous, like some kind of, just a little bit, and it's not heavy anxiety. It's not what I'm sensing, because this nourish card came out first. So it's like you have grown and pushed past a lot of limits, but sometimes there's this little tinge of, I'm not sure. Okay. But this is a great guy. I'm trying to see why he's blocked though. Why is he blocked? Was there somebody that you met that you thought was the one, but there were some outside influences that came in? Like, he wasn't confused. He knew that you guys were great together, but there was somebody else or something else in the way. Okay. Maria, because he's still in your energy. Yeah. Yeah, he's been avoiding. He's been trying to avoid this, okay? He is a divine masculine, but there's some kind of influence that's keeping him from pushing forward and coming to you, okay? He's really avoiding this, and he's walking on sand, okay? So I know I was seeing sand here, okay? This person is walking on sand, and they're avoiding a truth or something that's real for them. But that this clarity card comes out next, so he will come around. There will be some truth that's revealed to him. He'll start to be more honest with himself. But right now he feels trapped. He feels really stuck and tied down. Do you know what that's about? Oh, okay. Okay. You've been very loyal to him, though. You've been quite loyal, very reliable. But he is stressed. He is stressed beyond the max here. So that's why clarity is going to come for him at some point. He's going to get to where he can't take it anymore. Okay? Yeah. He's going to get to where he can't take it because the stress is, yeah, the rejection card in reverse. He's definitely going to come towards you because he feels like you guys have great chemistry. Bottom of the deck energy, he is healing. Okay. So he hasn't yet reached divine masculine energy 100% yet. Your loyalty has kept him in the game. Your energy, like you're really like earthy energy, okay? Like really connected to life and the divine, very, very natural in your essence, right? You don't really make things hard. You just kind of chill and, but this is allowing him to really see what life can be like. And he doesn't really feel like he has to stress with you. See these bowls here with these crystals here? Like not only do you take away his stress, but you are, hey Damien, everything's okay, love. Not only do you take away his stress, but you also like give him this purifying energy to where he can be hopeful. He can feel like there's something. Hey Karina, happy Sunday to you. He feels like there's something to look forward to. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Clarify this card for me. I'm going to pull from another deck. Give me a second here. Now, you guys know you can book personal readings as well. Okay, yeah, so he does have some more growing to do. He's still got a little ways before he comes clean with himself. Let me see if we can get a little bit of a timeline here. But he is stressed out and he is starting to be very lonely, Maria. Very, very lonely. Okay. Even when he's surrounded by people, he feels lonely. But he wants to be able to offer you security and peace. But right now, it's just not in him. I'm not saying wait. I'm just telling you what your spirit team is giving me. I normally give somebody a little while, but I don't wait indefinitely. I've been there, done that. My last ex-husband was... I asked him, I was like, well, how long do you expect me to wait for you to get ready to do the things you promised me you was going to do? And that joker told me, as long as it takes. I'm like, dude, you like 50-something years old. What that mean? Okay, yeah, I'm not even getting a timeline here. Yeah, he's very stuck right now. I would say just go ahead and live your life however you would want to live it. Um, because it's really at this point going to be up to him as to when and how he decides to release this. Okay? If there's really at this point nothing you can do. And just send them good vibes and be happy. But that's your love life for now. Nobody else came through the cards. Nobody else came through my energy. He is energetically, you guys are very bonded. Okay. So you can either do a cord cutting and see if he comes back later. Or you can just cut that energy. You can still be loyal in your heart, like in a way that just supports him energetically. But yeah, he got a lot going on right now. All right. Miss Daphne, you are next, love. You can go ahead and put your question in the comments. Engine, you got like 3 questions. Okay, Maria. Well, I'm sorry there wasn't more that came through, but that's what came through, hon. And you're very welcome. Engine done threw like 30 questions in the comments, y'all. Okay. Daphne, I don't understand. What is it? Okay, you said, but ask if I may put them on the free list. Who is that? Who is that wanting to know if they can go on the free list? Engine, you get 1 question. Okay, let's see what we got there, Daphne. Engine, you get 1 question since I've never read you before, so pick which one of the 3 that you want to have, okay? An Engine will be the last person that I add to the free list, okay? All right. Burn, baby, burn. Man, that boy's so aggravated. He's aggravated and he's aggravating. Okay. All right, who is this? Oh, Maria, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, Engine, I will do your reading after I do Daphne, okay? I can't believe how he just flipped the script like that. He went from being like a king of cups. You're very welcome, Engine. He went from being like a king of cups to like this. Goodness gracious. Does he have other children? Yeah, he is two-faced. Does he have other children? One son? Your baby gonna be so that's you think your daughter is a bright light. This baby about to this baby is something else. Like, oh, he's making my eyes water. He is like adorable. He's sensitive, but at the same time, like very protective, but not in a. He's just spiritually strong and wise. Okay. But Mr. He does have people watching you. Do you post on social media? Because he's watching you, girl. He's watching everything. He might be parking outside the house. Because he feels like he's not going anywhere without you. He wasn't going nowhere without you, period, with you. Because he just really was just kind of coasting. But now he really knows he's not going anywhere. But he sees that you're still making it. Okay? You're still like going. And he's upset that he doesn't have any influence over you. Okay? And that the fact that you still have a life and that you're still just going and you haven't slowed down. You say you just started, but you blocked him. Well, he's got somebody watching for sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't like parking near your house and stuff like that. I don't sense any danger. He's just... I'm at a loss for words when it comes to him right now. Because when I say he flipped the script, and I'm trying to see if this was just... Yeah, he was just putting on a performance. Because I'm trying to see who is the real him. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Okay. So when he came in, okay, you're on TikTok. When he came in, right, in his mind, he had good intentions. Okay, he really thought that he was going to be able to match you. He thought that you would be someone who would help him get to where he wanted to be. But I've said this before, he didn't realize that it actually takes work to be Daphne. Although Daphne looks like she woke up like this, Daphne works very hard to be Daphne. And he thought that it was just going to be like magic. He just wasn't interested in putting in the work after a while. Not only to match you, but to keep you, right? Because you're someone who's always seeking to grow and become better. And he kind of feels like you're a stranger to him now. But he's the one who's more like a stranger because he didn't hold up his end of the bargain. Like he didn't see this clown card. I wanted to say this when I first started talking, and I was like, he went from being a king of cups to and then I caught myself. I'm like, don't call the man a clown. But the clown card came out, okay? But it's just that he's been putting on a performance. You know, at some point, he realized he couldn't keep up, and he had to start trying to act like he could. And when that didn't happen, he started trying to break you. And now he realized that nothing that he tries is gonna work. And it's really like it's messing with him. But he does have people reporting back to him about you. What is his intentions when the baby comes? Yeah, he's stuck in survival mode. You're going to have to look to your community for as much help as possible. Yeah, he's stuck in survival mode. So does he work? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? I know at one point he wasn't working. He was going to school full time, right? Okay, he does Uber. He does something else too. Or he's planning to get a job but not tell you because he doesn't want you to put him on child support. But he does other work too. He does something else too. He has more money coming in than he's letting on. But he doesn't know what to do with it. He's very, very bad with money. So his intentions is to hide money. Is he going to show up to help out? Yeah, he's doing something very covert financially. Okay. And let's just pray that he doesn't get caught. Yeah, it's something covert. This detective card came out. Yeah, the truth is gonna come out, but yeah, he's just steady plotting. I wouldn't expect him to be there too much, especially financially. It's something that's it's not quite criminal, because this is the criminal card in reverse, but it's kind of borderline. I'm trying to see what it is myself. He's taking money under the table for something. Yeah, he's plotting and doing everything that he can to make sure he keeps his wages, his clockable wages, very low. So that, yeah, this is something that you won't find out about unless he wants you to. Oh. He's doing Uber, but he's doing other things with that car too. He's either like he's transporting people or goods. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Tanya. You say you always had that feeling? Yeah. Yeah, it's something immoral. It may not be illegal, but it's immoral. So I don't count on him to be there to help out with the kid. This is the farmer card in reverse. He does, yeah. So there's something that he does with driving that's not on the up and up. Because I see him like I see him behind the wheel, right? But at the same time, he'll dip and he'll do something that he just has to kind of like not let anybody know, and then he'll go back to the normal. You know what I mean? Kind of like in between his regular real stuff, he's doing other stuff. Does that make sense? So he is strategizing on how to keep you in the dark about the money. Yeah, he just refuses to grow up, and he doesn't make smart decisions at all. I don't see him around much after the baby comes. If it is, it's going to be to see you, not necessarily the baby. The visits are going to be where he'll start talking about y'all being a family again. So you guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, it's not. The last thing on his mind is making sure that baby okay. I'm sorry to say it that bluntly, but at this point, it's all about you and his ego being bruised because you had the audacity to cut ties, okay? Yeah. So, I'm sorry. And now everything can change with a decision, but I really hate that because he has the capacity. He does have. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Thank you, Delaney, so much. He does have King of Cups energy when he wants to operate in it, right? But he needs more than that. You know, he's one of those people who thinks love is enough. And it's just not. Okay? It's just not. Some people really believe love is all you need and da-da-da. No, you got to get out here and make things happen. You got to love one another. You got to support each other in your hopes and dreams. And if you're with somebody who is not just a dreamer but a doer, you can't come in with a whole bunch of hope and love and not support that. Thank you, Alexis. Not support the doer, okay? Because the doer want to do. You're unequally yoked if you're not coming in to help and to support and to contribute. Okay, you just hurting yourself. You're hurting the whole dynamic that was already set up most likely before you got there. Okay, so nobody wants to carry a grown-up. All right. Okay, so Daphne, that is your reading, love. All right, Engine, you ready? Delaney, did you want to get on the list, or was you just blessing your girl? Engine, go ahead. Your pronouns and your question in the comment section. You wanted to know about your finances, was it? You're very welcome, Daphne. And I am sorry. Okay, you are on the list. I just wanted to make sure that Okay, Engine, do you go by he, him, she, her, them, they, or all the other ones? I don't know all the other ones, but I think it might be some. How will you be able to attain wealth so you can help your family and buy land? Okay. Hey, Erica, welcome, love. You go by her. Okay, wonderful. Okay. We are at the part of the live where you leave $9.99 per question. Okay, no more free readings at this time. All right, Engine, let me clear the energy, baby love. I almost forgot, sweetheart. Engine, I do see that you have a lot of good ideas. And you have, like, your hands are very, you have the ability to make money with your hands, like really create and like build, and like your hands are prosperous, but there's some sort of block. And it seems family, or it seems kind of like a, hold on, let me catch it, because it's scattered right now. Let me clear this energy good. Take a couple deep breaths with me. Okay. So you work well with your hands, right? Hey, Terry. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Crypto. Send you some money? Send me some, I send it back to you. You say yes. You've always felt that you have gifts with your hands, but a block seems to be there. Yeah, I see it. I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from. Yeah, here's the Queen of Wands. You're definitely able to, like, really... Crypto, you funny. Yeah, but you have this major determination. You're like a very proud and confident person. But there's something blocking here. Let's just pull some cards and see if I can grab it. There's some trauma here for sure. Okay. So did you have to go into hermit mode because of some kind of betrayal or deception? Yeah. You've really been doing some soul searching lately, but this is what I was saying. You're a star. You're the Queen of Wands with the Star card. You're definitely somebody that's meant to be wealthy. You really are. Because the way you carry yourself and the ability that you have to like really tap into like this regal energy, right? Where you stand with your shoulders back, and no matter what you're wearing, you look like somebody people want to get to know. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Okay, I got 5 people in the room. Where'd everybody go? Hey, Joe. Yeah, you had to go into self-protection mode. You had to put your star in the closet, didn't you? And really had to start pinching pennies and watching your money. Now here comes the moon. So you got the star and the moon. You're very full of light, right? But this trauma is affecting your subconscious. So that's where the block is coming from. You say, yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's where the block is coming from. It's this trauma. But it doesn't seem like it's only your trauma, though. It's almost like generational, but it doesn't go back that far. Hey, man. Marin, I'm sorry. Hey, Britt. It doesn't go back that far. Is this mother? Is this your mother that I'm seeing? Was your mother kind of like you, but she never could break through financially? Yeah, it's definitely somebody else here that's like you. But there you guys kind of, yes, your mom. You guys kind of got out of balance some kind of way. So this isn't your trauma. I mean, you have trauma, but it's like a progression from your mom's trauma. But you guys have Knight of Swords energy, okay? You're ambitious and driven to succeed, and whatever you put your hands to is supposed to prosper. But that trauma has to be resolved. I know you went into hermit mode for a while, but what have you been doing, like, energetically to heal trauma? Yeah, because there's a lot of like negative thoughts and self-imposed restriction here. So it is definitely energetic. Yeah, now the King of Swords comes out reversed. Yeah, you guys you guys have had it rough. You've got to do the shadow work. And all it is not even that deep. Shadow work is just sitting down, telling yourself the truth about the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, whatever has come up in your life as to who you are. Shadow work is telling yourself the truth about what happened to you, who you are really, in spite of what happened to you. Okay? So you face your shadow. You face the parts of you, the shadows. You face the parts of you that may not look very good. Okay? Whether it be from where somebody imprinted something on you or something that you did that you're not proud of. All of those things. And you face them and you say, well, that happened. That wasn't very nice, but that's not me. This is who I really am. And you start to really focus and understand who you are. Okay? This is how you come out of the shadows, so your star can shine. Okay? And as far as your mom goes, you're going to have to do forgiveness work, right? on behalf of you and her. So that looks like going through the things that you guys, that the trauma that you both, is she still with us? I see that she's still with you, but I'm not sure if it's on this side or the other side. But I do see that she's still around you. No, it's not as scary as you thought. No, it's not scary. Okay. So you can do some work for her. You can do one of two things, okay? Yes, thank God she is still here. You can do one of two things, all right? You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? You can do a cord cutting so that you can sever her trauma from yours. You can go on YouTube. The girlies here on YouTube, they'll show you how to do a cord cutting. It's just candles and stuff like that. You could do it energetically, but since you're not healed enough or in your shadow work, you will need relics. You will need practice, okay? You'll need something that you can do with your hands and your intentions, okay? But you can either cut that, just not your relationship with her, but the trauma, okay? Or you can start to try to heal her trauma through you, but that's a very heavy load to carry, okay? And it could lengthen the amount of time that it takes for you to heal, okay? So that's doing your shadow work and involving your mom's trauma as well, okay? So, but it's up to you, okay? But maybe you can just focus on yourself, do your own shadow work, and then as you come through it, then she will start to either mimic you, or she'll ask you how to do it, or she'll see how you're starting to thrive at that point, and she'll want to heal for herself, okay? But that's what's going on. You're not broken. There's nothing, all it is just that that tied to those traumas and that darkness inside, it's holding your light in, where your light can't come out and do what it needs to do. Okay? All right, love, that is your reading. Okay. Karuna, how you doing? We are at the part of the night, you guys, where you have to leave a super chat of $9.99 per question to get on the list, okay? You're very welcome, Engine. Everything is going to be well, okay? Everything is going to be well. You just get you can get shadow work journals, to help you just do a little bit every day. Don't try to jump in and start trying to do everything, because you'll overload your central nervous system. Okay? Shadow work it's very intentional, but it's also intense. All right. So I would advise getting you there are journals for shadow work, okay? And you just do a little bit every day, and do deep breathing, meditation, walking out in nature, spending time, in the garden. Whatever you can do to get sun on you, to get your hands in the dirt. You can just sit out and ground, put your feet on the grass. But things that calm your central nervous system, so as you're digging into those dark moments, your central nervous system doesn't get overloaded, and you can be sure that you can handle those things, okay? All right. All right, Miss Delaney, are you still here, ma'am? You're up. Okay, but I'm very happy for you, Engine. I see wonderful things coming. Once that light turns on, it's only up from here, baby love. Yeah. Okay, wonderful, Delaney. Go ahead and put your question in the comment section. But yeah, I am happy for you guys. I really am. I really, 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 really am. I'm going to start clearing the energy, Delaney, while yes, and you stay happy, okay? Timestamp this. It should be somewhere around the 1 hour mark, maybe, when I started your reading. Come back and watch this on a regular basis, okay? So that you can remember that you are a star. No matter how things go and what they feel like. That's your natural nature. That's your natural persona. That's who you really are. All that other stuff, that's not you. Okay? You are a star. And you come back here every day that you need to remind yourself that that's who you are. I may or may not upload the timestamps. I got so much going on, but you remember where your reading starts and you come back. Okay? Because we need the stars to shine these days. Oh, you say you're curious about my painting in the background? I will share that with you after I do Delaney's reading, okay? I started on that. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Okay, I got you. Oh, Marin, thank you, sweetheart. Delaney, did you give him some kind of ultimatum, or are you thinking about it? You say you thinking about it, you guess? It's like there's something that you're looking for. Baby love, you just been so confused. Yeah, I know you okay, you haven't said anything. It's like you're going back and forth because you really love him. You've invested a lot of time. And seeing your life without him is very difficult. But you no longer feel like he's a safe space for you some kind of way. Emotionally. Well, this card is saying speak up because your voice matters. Hey, Skylar. I'm sorry, just give me a minute, Delaney. Sometimes I just be trying not to say what I see because it hurts me and I don't want to hurt y'all. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Okay. Okay. The truth will set you free. Okay, thank you for your super chat, love. I'm gonna put you down as truth, okay? All right. He is getting ready to face a very he's getting ready to face some very serious karma, okay? Because he's been hanging around energy vampires, but he's been participating, okay, he's been participating in the draining, okay? This is telling you to actually get a wake-up call, Delaney, because the side piece card came out again and the gossip card came out again, just like from your last reading. This is not outside energy, okay? This is not people who are outside of the circle, okay? This is somebody who has been in this group for a while, but this is saying you need a wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. This is your speak-up card, okay? This is telling you to take off the mask. Stop hiding your feelings, all right? Energy vampires and payback, okay? What's happening here is he's breadcrumbing, okay? And he is a part of those who are taking from you energetically and in other ways. Dang, I hate to say this stuff. No. See, the thing is, the people that he's hanging around, they're influencing him, but he wants to be a part of it. He likes it. Okay? You are not draining him. He's giving you just enough to keep you around so that he can keep draining you and helping to feed the toxic group part of your energy. Okay? The reason he can't get ahead is because he's coming against you, who is a light being, then karma is keeping him held back. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Karma is holding him back. Hey, La Rose. It's not, he won't be able to get ahead until he does right by you. And no, it's not work, it's friends. These are people like who know you. You are the source of gossip, and he doesn't stop it. He doesn't protect you in that friend group. So no, it's not work. Yeah, he doesn't have any goals. He doesn't have any long-term goals. He's just coasting. Okay? This is the closure card. The card is saying to let go. I can't tell you that. This is saying in the chapter, let go and release emotionally. Okay? Because he's really emotionally not a safe space for you. Yeah, so what's coming after this is this is closure and situationally single. Okay, so this is saying you're going to be lonely for a while, but not to settle. All right. So it's not. You want to start over? Let's choose another deck. Okay. I'm going to reset these cards and put them up, and we're going to choose another. Do you mind if I take a station break real quick? No, it's okay. We are just at 1 hour and 21 minutes, and I only have truth left. Give me one moment, okay? Sorry about that, Delaney. The medicine that I take for my heart makes me go potty sometimes. Okay. Let me clear the energy again, all right? Huh. When did he get to where he started hanging out with only you? Was he hanging out with other people before, and then at some point he stopped and started spending time with just you? Uh-huh. Because what I heard when I sat back down is he misses them. Okay? Like he misses the friend group. Does he ever say anything like that to you, or does he talk about any of them? Let me put this over here before I start it off on fire. Yeah, he just feels stuck all around. He feels stuck in... He feels kind of stifled. Yeah. I think that's his way of seeing if you got over it yet. Yeah, this was a painful ending for him. Because he liked being around them. Yeah, you felt like it was just a... Yeah, you felt like it was just a painful ending for you, but it was a painful ending for him too, because he really liked being around them. Yeah, he's a very social person. He feels just really. He's very creative, though. He's creative. He's romantic. He does have skills. Do you ever feel like he's in competition with you, though? That sounds more like him. Okay, yeah. But you've just been so nurturing and comforting, you know. You've been maintaining your level of care despite everything that you're feeling. But you guys discuss plans. You guys discuss like him making progress and planning things. He does want to marry you too, by the way. He feels like his girl is outdoing him. Yeah. Let's see. Is he going to progress? Because I do see planning and progress up right here, but it's coming after your card, not his. He's really confused about his vision. Yeah. So, but he's optimistic and positive. He's a very joyful person. He just feels stuck. What is this? He's very dissatisfied. So you got the Four of Cups, and then the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups reversed. Along with the Seven of Cups reversed. Hey Larry, welcome back. Yeah. He misses people. Okay? That's what that reading was about. Like, if he did have a side piece, he missed her. If he did like all the friend group, he missed them. Those energy vampires, the ones that jumped you, he missed them because for him it was more about being a part of a group than anything. Okay? But it's no slight to you. It's not that he doesn't feel like you're great or enough. Yeah, he's gonna come around. It's not that he doesn't feel like you're great or you're enough. Hey Kibi, he just needs more energy, more life force, more people. And it didn't matter who they were at that point. So maybe you guys need to join some more clubs, do something where he can be around more people, I'm getting very extroverted energy here. Because he needs to be around, he does have, hey Elena, he does have Emperor energy, okay? He's just not able to tap into it because all he sees is you, and he feels, for lack of a better word, he feels inadequate next to you. Okay? So it's making him feel somewhat, he feels behind and like he can't catch up. So perhaps he needs to be around more of a group of people who like, specifically males who are thriving, so he can catch some of their energy and he's not feeling like he's competing with you or trying to keep up with you and catch up with you. Okay? Because he judges himself very harshly. He's judging himself very harshly up against you. You see what I'm saying? And he feels very like he's had to retreat into himself in order to like try to like maintain peace with you. And because he love you, he love him some you, he love him some Delaney. Okay, he really does. But he's just dissatisfied at the moment. He need people's girl. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Okay. So maybe like tell him to check around, spend more time with his sports team, and like he feels kind of disconnected from you. He wants to like pull things back together, but he doesn't know how to say it because he feels like the reason he's spending all his time with you is because he doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want you to feel like he's out there doing stuff, right? And he wants to keep the peace, like he really wants to be with you, okay? Thank you, Bones. I love your energy too. Thank you for the heart. But he feels stifled. He feels like closed in. He needs other people. And it's no slight to you. That's just how he's made, how he's built. So at the point where you guys lost that friend group, yeah, it hurt him too. Okay. Because you have been very, very good to him as far as like nurturing and helping to keep things going financially. He loves all these things about you. He loves how smart you are, how driven you are, how nurturing you are, how supportive you are. Like he loves all those things. You see what I'm saying? He just needs people. He's an extrovert. They can't thrive in an environment where they don't get to express their personality and imbibe with other personalities on multiple levels. Okay. Hey CD, welcome baby girl. Okay. Yeah. This is the Fool card. So this can be a very new beginning. All right. Just having those, everything is well here. Hope everything is well with you. Just having those newer, healthier attachments than you guys had with that friend group. It's going to make the difference in him being able to turn things around and tap into this emperor energy. Okay. Because he's very skilled, very creative. All right. He's just confused and out of alignment right now because he's not getting a chance to express his full personality. Okay? Does that help? So I'm glad we pulled from a different deck, because all that was old energy that we were reading. Because he does miss being around people. Okay, and any old people would do at that point. But now, he knows it's not a good idea, but he's missing people. So even going back to them, he would entertain that. Okay, if you would, he would. Okay. Yeah. New artwork in the background. We are going to do Truth's reading, and I think I'm going to close the list. Truth, hey Angetta, Truth, are you still in the room, love? I hope you ain't drop off your money and run. All right, you're welcome, Delaney. But yeah, CD, we are going to I'm going to talk about that because okay, go ahead and drop your question. Now, are you Maggie? I'm trying to remember. I think, was that your name? Or is this another truth will set you free handle person? Okay, go ahead and put your question in the comment section. But yeah, Delaney, he's just an extrovert, and they have to have people like. It is no slight to you. Yes, Maggie. Okay, wonderful, Maggie. Um, it is no slight to you. They just they that's how they keep their energy up, right? They vibe with other people. Okay. Angela, we are at the point of the night where you have to leave a super chat of $9.99 US dollars or more to get a reading. Maggie, I'm trying to go back and see if I can find your super chat. I think you put your question in it. Will your relationship with your mother improve? Why does she treat you the way she does? Okay, we're gonna go there. Let's clear the energy. So Delaney, that's something to keep in mind for when you guys get married. Him having his own friends, or you guys like really spending time with friends, is going to be very important to his level of joy, okay, and personal happiness. Okay, CD, you have a good night too as well, babe. Hey, alibi or alibi. Okay, guys, I'm tapping in for Maggie right now. If I miss your comments, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Give me that thumbs up. Yeah. Britt, you still here? Yeah, you have to keep your own identity in relationships. Get very lost if you're too tied up. So Maggie, I'm gonna ask you a really weird question. Were you a daddy's girl growing up? You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Trying to see if I'm missing Maggie's questions here. Answers. Your mother and father separated. Okay, I see that here in this Three of Pentacles reversed. Who's this King of Wands? Oh, that's him. That's definitely Dad. This is definitely Dad. Thank you for subscribing, Cynthia. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Is your mom a partier? Ah, so you were a daddy's girl. You just didn't get a chance to be. Because he wanted custody. I know I saw him. Was your mom like a heavy partier or something like that? Yeah, this was a very painful ending for him. He did not get justice. He didn't feel like this was fair at all, but yeah, your mother won here. Not that you know of. There was something here about her. Let me just pull a couple of more cards. I be trying not to say what I see because I don't be wanting to hurt y'all. Yeah. She treats you like she does because she feels like it's your fault that your dad left. And even though it's nowhere in the cards that it was your fault or his, all I'm seeing is her being unfair, being codependent, being greedy, possessive, causing disharmony. Okay? And this was a very painful ending for him. But you judge yourself really harshly behind this. You judge yourself really harshly, and this is not your fault. She's just in competition with you because she blames you for the upheaval of the family. But that's projection, okay? Hey, multi-fandom. That's projection. She's projecting her own fault onto you because she doesn't want to take accountability for the breakdown in this relationship. So I promise you, it's not you. It is not you in the slightest little bit. She just needs somebody to blame. With this Three of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this really broke his heart. With this Ten of Swords reverse. Does that sound like her? You say, wow. Yeah, this really broke his heart. But you stayed true though. You're a very practical woman. Okay, very nurturing, very practical. You do well at taking care of things. Yeah, you've been searching for deep insight about this for quite a while. You've been wanting enlightenment because you feel like it's something that's, it's like deep down you knew it wasn't you, but you've been dealing with this like your whole life. So it's like, is it really me? But it's not you. It's not you at all. Yeah, she betrayed him some kind of way. It was something, because here's betrayal twice. Some kind of way she betrayed him, and she's all of that. She's just taking it out on you. Okay. Yeah, you're very. This Queen of Pentacles says you're a very just good, nurturing, hardworking, practical parent. But yeah, she's projecting everything on you because so she won't have to take accountability. And it's sad. Like, I can really feel the sting of her energy. Like, her words cut very deep. And they did the same with him. She blamed him for everything that she thought was wrong in the marriage and unwilling to face herself. Yeah, she's defensive and paranoid. Wow. It's everybody's fault but hers. But deep down, she lives in a lot of fear. She lives in a lot of fear and anxiety, and unfortunately, she doesn't cope through love. She copes through meanness, through being mean. A lot of her dreams were shattered. She messed up some kind of way. I don't know if she cheated on him or what she did, but it may have something to do with either cheating or money. You said that's her on the nail. Yeah. It may have something to do with either cheating or money or maybe both, but she just can't face herself. So she's constantly looking outward for people to blame. Yeah, I was waiting for this Queen of Swords to come out reverse. I was waiting for it. She's a very cold, bitter woman. Yeah, her words cut. She can be cruel, man. It's not you. So don't take any of it to heart. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share the live, okay? Don't take any of it to heart. All right? It is definitely not you. But that's why she acts the way she does. And I don't know what happened to her in her childhood, but something happened to her that made her like really, really salty. And she carried that into the marriage and she sabotaged it. And because she won't face what happened to her then, she won't face her deepest inner fears. Okay? No, don't blame yourself. She won't face her deepest inner fears from her childhood. So she carried that into adulthood, and the idea of healing doesn't even come to her mind. She doesn't think there's anything wrong with her. But she has a lot going on. A lot. So tell you and your siblings, y'all all right. Y'all good. Mama got some healing to do, and it's up to her. Okay. Does that help? Yeah. All right, you guys. So I guess we're at the part of the night where we'll go ahead and do story time. But I'm gonna share my painting that I've been working on. I guess I can turn some light on. Let me close my blinds. I got a new plant. His name is Tipton. Let's see. What kind of light I'm gonna turn on? Let me see if this works. That doesn't help. We'll just see if y'all can see it. Okay. Y'all see it okay? You guys hit that like and subscribe. Okay. So, Brittany, are you still here? You're very welcome, Maggie. Everything is all good, hon. It really is. Just focus on loving on your kids and the rest of your family. She gonna be all right. Cause trust me, she know how to survive if she don't know how to do nothing else. This one is called Flower Child. I don't even think Brittany's still in the room. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? Cynthia, you said, yeah, we are at the part of the night where I'm getting ready to close up. But if you had something that was pressing, I'll take one question for a super chat of $9.99 US per question. Okay. All right. But yeah, it's called Flower Child. This is a tricycle. This is a red wagon. This is a strong arm. This is a tennis court. And this is a microphone. And this is a child's body, I guess you can say. And this would be an open hand where another flower could grow, but this hand has magic in it. This is silver, by the way. But this piece is for my midterm for my psych class. And what we were supposed to do was come up with some sort of art therapy project where we take 4 or 5 events from our childhood that shaped us and made us who we are today, or were a part of our formative years or something like that. I will have to write a paper on this as well, explaining it and how it relates to some of the things that we learned in psychology. That's what I'll be doing after this, because it's due by midnight. Okay. But yeah, so that's what it is. I think I told you guys the story of the little red wagon on the last live that I did, where I talked about how we were made to basically work ourselves to the bone with this little red wagon. This tricycle actually represents the very first memory that I have, and that is my mom took us outside to the front yard to play, and we had a tricycle, my sister and I. And I'm thinking I was probably around 2 years old. I couldn't have been more than 2. And but my mom was really small, and I remember her being on the tricycle, and she's riding this tricycle, and I was falling out laughing at this grown-up riding a tricycle. I don't know, that was the most hilarious thing to me, and that's my first memory. The strong arm represents when I was 7. Yeah, I was 7 years old, I think. And this was the second time that we had a what do you call that? A social worker show up at the door to take us away from mom. And mama told her, hell no, you ain't getting my girls. And the lady kept knocking on the door, and mama was just cussing her from here to Sunday. She was not letting that woman in the house. So the woman went away, and we thought she was gone for good. That lady came back there a few days later. She had like 6 sheriff's deputies with her. And they broke the door down, and they came in the house, and my little 5'2" mama, she was about 5'2". She barely weighed 100 pounds, but she literally fought all 6 of those sheriffs. Like, I'm talking about brawling hand to hand. I ain't talking about no, you can't take my. I'm talking about she squared up with them. When I say she had them sweating, she was giving them a run for their money, man. It was wild, and I loved every minute of it. And that's how I learned how to fight for myself and other people. This is a tennis court. This is when I went to live with my white foster family a few years later. Yeah, she's a strong lady. She didn't play, okay? Hey, Gwen. But I went to live with my white foster family a few years later after I left this workhorse foster home. I went to live with them, and it was night and day from where I had come from. Yeah, Engine, when I say Mama Bear, she definitely was. But it was night and day from where I had come from, because I came from the inner city. Like, I'm talking about urban, I'm talking about projects, I'm talking about you name it, I seen it, okay? And then they move us upstate to suburbia, and we live in this nice brick ranch house with 20 rooms, and we got 32 acres, and we got a strawberry patch, and we got a racquetball court, we got a swimming pool, and I'm talking about a real, like, community style pool, right? It wasn't no it was a real pool. It had like a pump house and a real diving board, like all of it, okay? And a tennis court, and we had a softball field, and I'm like, and we had a dishwasher in the house. That was the first time I'd ever seen a dishwasher in a house, and it was the first time I'd ever seen something called a tetherball pole. And I knew at that point I had joined the Brady Bunch, okay? But yeah, so that's why I put that, because that was a big deal. And the microphone, I think I told you guys that story too, where the first time I realized that I could use my voice and really be a great orator, MC, storyteller, was when I got the chance to be the MC for a talent show when I was around 12, I think. So that is my psychology midterm. Once I write the paper for it, this has to be sealed. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a matte seal or a shiny seal on it. So yes, Delaney, it does. I told y'all I used to do stand-up poetry, huh? Yeah, spoken word they call it. But but yeah, so that is story time. I had a great time tonight, you guys. You said even with YouTube projecting to the masses, this is something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I love coming here and doing the readings, but I also get to like share my life experience and whatever kind of knowledge that I may have, some wisdom, I guess. And one thing that, Engine, you said you feel honored to have stumbled upon this channel for the first time. Oh, love, thank you. I'm telling you, they love you. When I say you a star, ma'am. Yes, okay. But yeah, it's a bunch of stars in the room tonight. So many light beings, and I have just felt such wonderful energy. And if we had any trolls other than that one I think we had at the beginning, I haven't felt any much troll energy tonight, and I love that for us, you know? Just a bunch of stars. I just feel so blessed, you know, to be in you guys' company. You guys, I do offer personal readings. That link is in the description box below. If you catch this later, I want you to hype the video. You can do that now. If you go back and watch it, go hype. You can hit give it points, like on the line where you see the like, the share, the subscribe, all that stuff is in that area. You have to kind of scroll over this way and you'll see hype, HYPE. Hype the video, help it out. Share my channel with people that you love. Okay. All right. So yeah, that is our night. I wanted to share this with you. This is something that, you know, I told you guys I have really been like receiving a lot of spiritual downloads, and there's just been like this when I went on my reset is when I had already been experiencing a lot of things, which is why I had to go into silence and go on my reset, so that I could integrate all the things that I had been experiencing through healing and spiritual awakening, to the next level, because I've been on this awakening journey for 6, 8, 6 or 8 years. I don't know, somewhere in there. And since February 2018. And you go through stages in your awakening. You don't just wake up one time and then you're awake. You know, you go through stages. And so this last level is, when I say the of spiritual, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just been off the chain, okay? So I had to go on a reset so I could integrate all that. And then once I came through my reset, I tried to jump right back into life, and it sent my nervous system into a shock. So I was down for a few days, which is why we didn't have Friday nights live, okay? And so I was down, and then so I just had to go back into some integration work, some very deep breath work, and moving my body, and just really working with some of the tools that I have to try to get my nervous system back on track, right? And I was having a conversation with some of my spirit team, and I was asking them, like, what is the real reason for this? Like, what is the need for it? Because I know my psychic whatever gifts are elevating, but I'm like, I had this spiritual guru that I was speaking with, and he called me a psychic, and I was like, I'm not a psychic. Like, why are you calling me a psychic, right? So I was talking to my spiritual team. I'm like, I'm a seer. Why did he call me a psychic? Because when I say this guy is like, his spiritual brain is this huge. And I was like, why would he call me that? And so my spirit team is telling me, no, you are coming to a merging, right? So a seer is someone who has vision, has foresight, and but they also have, a connection beyond the veil that is rooted in wisdom, in old world knowledge, in like sageism, right? And I'm like, okay, I can see that, because I do get these things that I don't know how I know, but I know them, right? And I share that with people. But then I have the clairvoyance and the clairaudience and the clairsalience and the telepathy. So that's what a psychic is. And I'm like, so what is this all together? And my spirit team says oracle. And I'm like, girl, I am not fixing to take on that. Oracle, are y'all nuts? Oracle, me? We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. So I go, and I'll explain that in a minute, Delaney. I go and I start like doing research, right? Because if y'all gonna be calling me an oracle, I need to be sure that this is what it is, because this is a very heavy thing, right? Sure, I go look up this here, and I'm like, oh, okay, can't argue with it, but it's very, very heavy, okay? Yes, exactly. Engine, thank you for sharing that with her. I just didn't want to lose my train of thought. But yeah, telepathy is where it's not necessarily like, okay, it's kind of like mind reading, okay, and kind of like being able to pass thoughts back and forth, okay. I'm saying kind of like, but that's what it is. It's the ability to pass thoughts back and forth. It's the ability to pick up on other people's thoughts. And so I haven't really like shared that deeply, that I have that ability, right? Because who goes and tells people this stuff? Who says this out of their mouth? Okay. You feel like you see people like true face, like weird facial expressions. Yeah. Like it's like you just kind of know things, right? And Maggie, what you said? Yeah. Hey, King David. You say you're glad you're not alone. It is very, very these kinds of gifts are very heavy, you know. It's not that you don't want to use them, right? But where do you fit in this world, and how can you just come out and say this stuff without people feeling like you're either being arrogant or nuts or whatever they think, right? Not that I'm a person who worries so much about what people think. It's just having to navigate people's levels of understanding when it comes to all of this. Like, all of what is, like, what are y'all doing to me, right? But I won't complain. Yes, all the time. I have since I was a babe. Um, that was actually the first time it was discovered that I have the gift of seeing. I had a dream that came true when I was around 3 or 4. And I ended up telling, I had the dream. I woke up the next day. I told my mom the dream in detail. And the next day it happened exactly like I had explained it to her, down to the color of the overalls the guy had on who came to fix the toilet. Okay. So, and the cap that he had on. But yeah, so I said all that to share that as we continue to grow here, and as my gifts get stronger and as I use them more, I need y'all to hold on for the ride with me, okay? Because change is inevitable with growth. All right. If you've been with me for a few months or so, or I started this channel the end of November of last year, okay? If you've been with me since then, or you've come in the last few months, you've seen how things have changed, because I have to evolve with my gift, and I have to evolve with how to use it. Okay? So if it seems like things are changing, just roll with it. And if trust me, if you feel like it's not no longer, it starts to not vibrate with you for some reason and in some way, and you check out, I will not hold it against you. I promise. I do not hold, like, I'm not a judgmental person. I know we all have our own journey, and we have to connect in ways that help us grow, help our personal evolution. And sometimes everything doesn't vibe, okay? But I just every so often have to give y'all that heads up that with growth comes change, with evolution comes change. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I don't know what to do with this oracle title that they've given me. I was okay with seer, like that. Seer, I can say that and do that all day long. But yeah, it's deep. So all right, you guys, we are at 2:09. I need to get vittles and take meds and finish my homework. Okay. Let's see. Engine, you said you absolutely understand. The more you grow spiritually, the more practices, beliefs have the potential to change also. That's where you are now. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Delaney, just keep doing you. Stay open-minded. Oh, yes. 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 That's the intention. Yeah. It's nice to meet you too, King David. Thank you for your contribution to the comments and the energy here. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, so I am just going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate everyone who was here tonight, and I'll be back. What day of the week is it? Sunday? I'll be back Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central, okay? If you've never had a reading from me before, you can get on the list if you get here early enough. The first 3 people get on the list, unless I get to a point where I'm not taking any more free and it's one or two people, then it just depends. But if you get here early enough and you get on the free list, but you have to hang around, you have to be patient, okay? All right, then. So that is our night. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you were blessed. I hope you feel like this was a wonderful use of the moments that you spent here. And you guys remember, come back, like, leave comments on this video after I sign off. It helps the channel, share all the things, okay? And book your personal readings, okay? All right, you have a great night too, Delaney. You guys, Erica's probably somewhere chilling. Daphne's probably working, but yeah, I had a great night, and thank you guys so much. And I will see you Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. All right, you have a great night too, Engine. All right, Erica, I knew you were somewhere back there, just chilling. But yeah, you have a great night too, Erica. And I will see you guys Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Okay? All right. Take good care of yourselves. Remember, self-love is the only problem solver that I have been able to find. Okay? So if ever there comes a question that you can't answer, ask yourself, what would a person who loves themselves do? How would a person who loves herself or himself answer this problem? Okay. All right, then. Y'all have a great night. Prayer hands to you too, Maggie. Night, night.